Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is the continuation of my Deus Ex Human Revolution playthrough. Just a quick note, I decided not to do the Missing Link DLC that is included in the director's cut, because that would take too long, and I don't like playing that DLC because I found it really tough. So what I did was I re-downloaded the original Deus Ex Human Revolution that I had on my console, and yeah, I started a new game, did exactly the same as I did before, full stealth, no kills obviously except bosses because they don't count, and yeah, I'm basically at the point I left it yesterday on the video. So yeah, we are now heading to build Taggart, and I've just dropped my controller. Right, we are now going heading to build Taggart to chat to him. I just need to check the conversation guide if I still have it. I should have it. Yeah, I got it. Just need to check the conversation guide because this can be a pain. I just need like the first. I've got the Cassie. I can show you. I fully upgraded my stealth. I got the Icarus landing. I did some hacking bullshit, rubbish. Obviously upgraded the battery. Obviously the difference between this game and the director's cut is in the director's cut you have 2 green batteries at all times. In the original you only have 1, so it makes it a slightly more difficult, but it should be alright. So we'll carry on.
Re-establishing security.
Ooh. Ow.
See you soon, Mr. Johnson.
I believe Wayne Huss is downstairs, actually. Yeah, there he is.
Jensen, you asshole, you cost me my job.
Slow down. What happened?
What happened? They found out I let you into the morgue. That's what happened. They canned me.
Wayne, I'm sorry. You didn't deserve any of this.
Damn right I didn't. That's the second time you screwed me over.
I know. And I want to make it up to you for everything you've been through. Sarif Industries lost a lot of good people in the last 6 months, and we could use someone like you.
Oh, really? You're not saying that just to say it.
Talk to HR. Tell them I recommend you. Corporate security pays more than being a cop, and you won't be stuck behind a desk.
Jeez, yeah. Okay. I need the work, but this better be on the level.
It is. None of this is your fault, so let me make it right.
Yeah. I should sit down, you know? It's been a long week, and then all this crap, but thanks. I mean it.
Outside the doors of such well-known biotechnology firms,
What a tool. Don't know. He doesn't turn. He doesn't. He's not in the sequel, so I don't know whatever happened to him. Be interesting to find out. Because you're in Prague, not Detroit. So I would have liked to have come back to Detroit in the sequel, but I suppose they decided to do it the other way. But you know, it is what it is. Now I can't remember where the where's the limb clinic? That's what I want to know. Because, oh yeah, that's the cot station, so the limb clinic's in the other section of the city. Where I can actually go there. Because I do not want to go to the limb the limb clinic in Hengsha,
They tripped me from behind
just in
and stripped
case.
me of my purse.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, but they refused.
Obviously because of the I assume it's all, I don't know, I'll need to have a look at that, but I think it's automatic when you go in there, that you just get the thing that stops you glitching, but I don't want to accidentally go in there and find out that it's, you know, so I need to double check that.
Jensen, Sarah had me hack the convention center security logs for you. Sandoval signed out. He isn't there.
Taggart will know where he went.
You really think he'll tell you in the middle of a riot? In front of all the media?
He will if I ask real nice.
Well, if that doesn't work, he also has a dressing room backstage. Seems to me a man like Taggart must keep close track of his employees.
Right, I need to get some energy and probably some more Typhoon.
Will you be purchasing anything today?
Hell yeah. Alright, give me some of that. Oh, I keep pressing A. It's A on the bloody, on the sequel, not A on this for some reason. It's annoying. Right, I need that. Oh, no. Apparently I have no room in my inventory.
Always a pleasure, sir.
Actually, I have stuff to sell because I've got guns that I don't need. I'll just pick them up, just, you know, just for the hell of it. So yeah, we go back to Henshaw. We meet Mr. Tong again, and then we go to a port, and then we. Where's the dude with the guns? That's what I want to know. Oh, it's over here. And then we go to another section of the game, the second to last area of the game, which I friggin' hate. I hate that area because you got to find all the scientists, and it's crap.
What's your pleasure, friend?
Well, I need to sell some shit to you because you're an idiot. So I'm gonna sell that. I'm gonna sell that. I'm gonna sell that. That. No, not that.
Be sure to tell all your friends. Just not the cops.
Right, I need to go back to the limb clinic to buy more energy, which is annoying. But it is what it is. You know, these will get me through some of the tougher areas of the game later on, so.
Will you be... Always a pleasure.
Cheapskates. They never have like more than 2, it's annoying. I know you can find some on site, but you know, it's just finding them. Right, let's head to the convention centre. If I remember correct, is that when you come back out or when you go before you go in? I can't remember. But yeah, there's a site. No, it's when you come back out. A side mission for some cop. Wants you to find the bomber. But I'm not doing that because I can't be bothered. Ow. I felt that. Huh?
You don't have to get up just 'cause I do.
Alright, let's go confront this piece of crap. Oh. It's not that way.
When evolution is a fantasy, but that is exactly what I am telling you. As a world,
Where's your sidekick, Taggart? 6 months ago, Seraph Industries was attacked by mercenaries whose objective was to cripple our research. But I've learned the attack was just a smokescreen. Megan Reed's team was kidnapped, and Isaiah Sandoval, your personal aide, was involved.
that is ridiculous. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for Mr. Jensen's intrusion, and I assure you that these accusations are without basis.
Are they?
This is Sandoval. Why are you calling me here?
There's been a change of plans. Seraph's team must not make it to the hearing.
But that's too soon. If you want me to remove the GPLs, I'll need a full operating suite. Does the facility have one?
That's your man, Taggart. Talking about removing implanted GPL devices so that the people who took Seraph scientists could cover it up.
I see what's going on here. Seraph Industries has received 2 black eyes in the last few days. The first, due to the shocking news coming out of Montreal that biotech companies are secretly participating in unethical super soldier experiments. And the second, as a result of their violent escalation of today's peaceful protest. David Seraph and his corporate bedfellows are desperate and in imminent danger of losing the regulation vote, so this man has been sent here to attack my reputation.
I'm right here, Taggart. Look at me. I admit, I wouldn't feel bad if your reputation was damaged in front of the press, since you've been doing the same to my colleagues for years. But that's not why I'm here. Seraph scientists are alive, and it's time for the truth to come out.
The truth, Mr. Jensen, is that this recording of yours proves nothing. It could have been made by anyone in the world with a grudge against Humanity Front, and you are our prime suspect.
You're right, it's not enough to get a conviction. But it's enough for a search warrant. That's all I want, Taggart. Why are you standing in the way?
I'm not. I'm trying to protect... Look, Mr. Jensen. If you play that recording for the police, at best, they'll dismiss it. At worst, they'll tell you to seek counseling. So, why are you really here? We all know you suffered a terrible tragedy in the attack on Seraph Industries. Why can't you put it behind you?
So I could go discredit and then redirect twice. Let's try that.
The reason I'm obsessed with the past, Taggart, is that there are still 5 people missing and their attackers haven't paid for what they did. Your refusal to help me is getting in the way of justice.
Wait! I never meant to imply that I wasn't interested in seeing justice done. If you could see your situation clearly, you would realize you're being driven by your losses. Your actions are motivated by an attempt to regain a sense of control at my expense. You're turning me into your enemy when I'm not.
Such an idiot. Anyway.
I have an idea, Taggart. Why don't I give my recording to that reporter down there? He has a machine that can prove it's real right now, once and for all. Of course, when he says it's genuine, I guess it'll be top news story for the next few weeks, and you can kiss your vote goodbye. On the other hand, if you talk to me backstage, I can hold on to this recording, and you can keep the benefit of the doubt for a little while longer.
Very adroit, Mr. Jensen. Nicely played. I see you have me over a barrel. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize, but I'm going to have to beg your indulgence for a few moments more. If you will all please remain patient, I will return as soon as I can. Thank you. Mr. Jensen, I'll see you backstage.
Meow. Yeah, I'm looking at you.
Just give me an excuse. I'll keep those hands as trophies.
CEO of the Taiyong Medical Corporation commented on the images.
I want the world to know that we at Taiyong Medical have...
Mr. Jensen, I appreciate you allowing me to deal with this in a more discreet manner.
Save it, Taggart. You've wasted enough of my time as it is. Now where's Sandoval?
He has an apartment he uses when in this city, on Grand River Road. He mentioned he was feeling very run down, so I can only assume he went there.
I see.
He's not an evil man, Mr. Jensen. If he's done what you say, it's only because of his brother, Ezekiel. A man you might know better as Zeke Sanders.
Sanders? The man who attacked Sarah's manufacturing plant?
I knew nothing about it until after it was over, and then I tried to convince Isaias not to follow in his footsteps.
Good job.
Mr. Jensen, please. Isaias has done so much for so many needy people, people suffering from implant rejection. Promise me you will deal with him fairly.
That all depends on Isaias.
I understand, but please try.
Minutes ago, Zhao Yunru, CEO of the Taiyong Medical Corporation, commented on the images.
I want the world to know.
Alrighty then, let's go find Sandoval. He's an idiot as well. They're all idiots.
This is important. Jensen?
I'm not gonna do it, I'll just accept it for now, but I'm not gonna do it. Oh, wrong way. Have I gone the right way? Or have I come the wrong way? Damn it! I think I've come the wrong way. It's because this game's stupid. Yeah. I actually need to turn those side missions off because they're annoying me. Just got it turned around for some reason. Game likes doing that to me actually. But anyway, let's get out of here. Let's go find Sandoval. I know there's a few enemies in the area as well. So gotta keep an eye out for them.
You okay, sweetheart?
Shaking up, but Training exercises for augmented soldiers?
We stand at the edge. Yes. It's almost too late. Listen, it's down engineers. You wait for them to save you? Promise. Bird. Peter.
I forgot which way it is. Oh, I'll probably just go back the other way. Damn it.
I ain't seen the footage, but that shit could be doctored easily. These people are probably freaking out.
You've got no right!
Just take it easy.
Resisting arrest is a serious charge.
You must be peaceful, man. Why you gotta be so strict?
What are you doing out here anyway? Stay quiet until the wagon gets here.
You sure you closed the door?
Yes, yeah. Of course I did. What do you think I am? Idiot?
You're not gonna make me answer that, are you?
See what's in it. Oh. You are kidding me, right? Because I didn't buy the... What am I looking for? Yeah, I didn't buy the reflex boost. Or do I need that?
Pritchard, looks like Sandoval's got a secret bunker. I'm gonna flush him out.
Let's hope he's still there.
Hey, did you hear that?
Hey, anyone there?
This is the spot, man.
What is it? Keep looking. Someone's playing.
Same right. Stay on watch. Shoot anything that moves.
If Sandoval... Who's
Get
there?
him!
Seriously?
If Sandoval doesn't come out of there in a few minutes, I'm going in.
And this is why I urge every member of my staff, every man and woman
Doesn't count
dedicated
as an
to the
alarm.
true
Anyone
mission
at 10
of the
hostile.
humanity front to do the same. I say yes. If you're watching this, I beg you, do not allow misplaced anger to destroy everything we have struggled to achieve.
It's over. He knows I can't come back from that.
Everybody knows, Sandoval. You can't hide from what you've done.
What I've done, Mr. Jensen. I spent years patching people back together from augmentation botch jobs and systemic organ rejection brought on by implants. And now, because of Bill's betrayal, I'll never practice medicine again.
You really want to help someone? Tell me where Sarif scientists are.
I wish I could, Mr. Jensen. But my involvement ended right after I failed to remove their GPLs.
You failed?
Turns out, my surgical skills weren't good enough to bypass David Sarif's insurance policy. So for all I know, those little implants are broadcasting right now, on a frequency so low your network specialist wouldn't think to look for it.
You changed the frequencies.
You have your answers, Mr. Jensen. And I've lost all of mine. The courts may think I have much to atone for, but my court will be a higher one.
Not and never.
How about I take that gun with me when I go?
You got everything you came for. Please, just leave.
Believe it or not, I'd rather you didn't kill yourself.
That's because you have no idea what tortures I've endured. The guilt, the shame. I was told the scientists would be used to find a peaceful solution to the augmentation crisis. Instead, I was involved in kidnapping and murder. My life ended that night. It's time for me to go.
Think about it. Are you really in such a hurry to face that higher court of yours?
At least there are no lies before God. Did you see that abominable press conference? William Taggart all but accused me of terrorism. He claimed that all the violence committed in the name of our cause was the result of my influence.
So stay alive long enough to tell him your side of the story.
He already knows it isn't true. I trusted that man. For years I gave him loyal service, and he betrayed me. He sacrificed my freedom and good name to save the reputation of his organization. It's no use fighting him. He'll just spin it again. At least if I die, he'll never be able to use me again.
Look, I understand your situation better than you think. I quit the force because I couldn't stand what the people in charge were doing to it. But they went to the press and told them I'd been the problem the whole time. Power always sacrifices its subordinates to save itself. But you have my word. You can get through this.
I appreciate your faith in me, Mr. Jensen. And remembering that others have gone through similar events can be helpful. But is it enough? I made it my life's work to try and help people. But Humanity Front was losing people to the so-called enhancement industry every day. Those scientists were my last chance to stop the insanity, and I failed. If anything, my actions helped the pro-augmentation camp.
He's definitely
Tell me,
an Omega.
What lesson are you teaching your kids by killing yourself? It's bad enough they're gonna find out you're a criminal, but you want them to be quitters too? Kill yourself now, and you'll be telling them it's okay to take the easy way out. I know you don't want that. So put the gun down. Show them by your example that you want them to grow up to be fighters.
You son of a bitch! Using a man's family against him! I deserve to die, you understand? I've earned it! God damn! But I can't let them repeat my mistakes. I can't. Take the gun. For their sake.
Pritchard, get this. The GPLs are still transmitting. Sandoval switched them to a lower frequency.
But they could be broadcasting anywhere in the world. I don't have the type of equipment we'll need to find them.
It's our only lead, Pritchard. You have to do something.
I know. Listen, the riot's still blocking the street entrance. Head back to your apartment and Malik will fly you over. Maybe by the time you get here, I'll have figured out something.
Access
fuck them cops, man.
Yeah, they can't tell us to get off the streets. We own these blocks as much as they do.
They must have locked up all our brothers.
I told you.
Why you gotta be so straight? I can't go back in, man. Come on, brother, let me go.
Alright, let's get in the old aircraft and head back to Sarif Industries.
Took to the streets in several cities this evening after viewing controversial satellite footage uncovered by Picus.
Nice detective work, Jensen. You ready to return to HQ?
Yeah. Let's hope Pritchard's found that frequency.
You said it. For you, Jensen, from Pritchard. He says he's not in the office.
Great. So what exactly am I supposed to do?
I don't know. He said you should check in with the boss.
Alright, let's check in with him then. Seeing he's such a tool. Oh, for God's sake.
Even if it was true that we were breeding a bunch of augmented soldiers and training them, what do they think stopping us?
Sarif?
David's just stepped out for a moment, Mr. Jensen. But do come in. I've been hoping to meet you.
Mr. Darrow. I'm surprised you even know who I am.
David speaks very highly of you. He says that when it comes to detective work, you are like a dog with a bone. Have you found your scientists yet?
What else did David tell you?
Over the years, plenty. But today I'm here as a friend and fellow scientist. Things are getting quite turbulent out there, wouldn't you agree? So many people drunk on revolution. The United Nations being urged to intervene. And all because of the technology I created.
Things have come a long way since then.
Haven't they? And now my old friend David wants me to lead us to the Promised Land. He's asked me to invite members of the UN to Panchaea, to convince them we don't need industry regulation.
Your geoengineering project in the Arctic Ocean.
The installation couldn't have been built without the assistance of augmented workers. And when it's finished, my little hole in the ocean is going to stop global warming. A lovely photo of
Oh,
wouldn't you
global
say?
warming's so stupid.
You mean, if it doesn't
Fake
kill us
words. Fake words.
Adams? You're back. Can I speak to you outside? Get to the helipad, son. You're going back to Hengsha Island. Frank tracked down one of the GPLs.
Only one? Is it?
Sevchenko's. But Adam had to call in a favor of the DOD to do it.
Meaning, the conspirators probably know I'm coming.
Alrighty then. I'm going to end it there, but next time we are heading back to Hengsha, sorry. And yeah, look forward to that, and I will see you next time.